change your heart, change your life, change the planet.
Hey everybody, I'm back in Vermont obviously, doing a deep snow walk behind my house. It's an unseasonably warm day today, so I thought I'd get out and do a nice stroll, casually dressed. I'm listening to Rich Roll's book, Finding Ultra, which I can't believe I haven't read or listened to yet because I've known Rich for quite a while, but giving it the first go, really interesting. And he's talking right now about what got him into the Ultraman competition and what motivated him, what was kind of burning, pushed him to do that. And one of the things that's becoming really clear to me, especially after finishing up this tour in Florida, is that in the era of Twitter, people have really short memories. They don't hold on to things very long because there's always some new shiny thing happening. There's always some new information that they need to latch onto or pay attention to. So regardless of what I've accomplished in the past, most people have already forgotten or don't even know about it because there's so much information competing for space online that it's really hard to show up. So not that I have to prove anything ever again, because I don't. I've proven to myself and I've proven to anybody that's interested in looking that you can do really extraordinary things on a plant-based diet, a raw vegan diet. But I'm not done sharing yet. I have a lot more that I want to say, and I have a lot more people that I want to help and affect in a very different way now. I'm still interested in talking about fitness and plant-based diets, but the thing that really lights me up now to talk about is helping people deal with challenge, helping people find their path, find their purpose, and not overcome the obstacles in their life, but use these obstacles to facilitate their growth and rise up with the aid of these obstacles. Seeing challenges or setbacks not as failures, but as steps up, growth experiences, learning experiences. So that's got me thinking, in order for me to get this message out there in a bigger way, which is what I want to do, I'm going to turn myself into an athlete again. I'm still quite fit, but I haven't been competing at an elite level since early September of 2013. And that was the one race I did in 2013 because I was injured for most of 2013. It was the World Mountain Running Championships, Masters, and I got 8th there. So I was pretty pumped about that result. But that was it, that was my last race. So as I'm listening to Rich's book, I'm thinking about what sports could I get back into in a really big way and make another splash. In fact, maybe even perform better than I did in the past. And stair climbing just won't leave me alone. That's a demon that I just can't put to bed. It is the most sufferingly painful, exhausting sport I've ever experienced, and yet I'm drawn to it. I'm good at it. I know how to deal with pain and suffering, and that's what you need in that sport. That's one of the advantages of dealing with depression and being super shy and insecure, is that you are much more likely to take suffering because you don't speak up. Instead of saying, hey, stop, this sucks, I don't like this, and getting angry and telling people, wait a minute, no. You take the suffering, you deal with it, you shut up, you pretend like you're okay. And as much as I've hated myself throughout most of my life for doing that, being the guy that shuts up and says, oh no, it's fine, it's okay, don't worry, it doesn't really bother me. What I've learned as I've grown older is that that has given me a great skill. I can take suffering. And as a stair climber, that is a huge asset. So I think I'm gonna get back in and try to rock some stair climbs, because it doesn't really require a lot of running. It's mostly leg strength and upper body strength. So I'll start lifting, and you'll see my body change pretty quickly. I put on muscle quite rapidly now on a plant-based diet. So I will catalog that, and you can see my body transform from that of an endurance runner into a more muscular, standardly fit person. Because most people look at endurance runners and they say, well, they're not fit, they're scrawny. Because they can't see the engine inside underneath. They just look at the size of the muscle. And people have that on the brain that if you don't have big muscles, you're not in shape, you're not fit. So stair climbing. I'm coming back. And it starts today with this deep snow walk. I got, I don't know, probably 2 feet of hard packed snow on the ground. Well, not hard packed, but dense. So every step is really heavy on your feet. I'm going sinking up to my knee every step. But also, I'm not done with running yet. As much as I love trail running, there aren't really a lot of opportunities at shorter distance, and I just can't do the training for longer distance anymore. So I'm either going to work for a cross country, try to win a US title in a cross country race, which I have not done yet. I got a bronze medal in the US 5K cross country championships, Masters, in 2011 or 12. I took third, a couple seconds out of first, but I didn't win the gold. So I may do cross country, but I'm also thinking 5K road race. I want to be one of just a handful of people, even if it is a handful, it might be less, people my age that can go sub 15 minutes in a 5K. That'd be pretty cool. And this is pretty cool. There's 2 weeds growing up out of the ground and interlocking. Check this out. And they're kind of making an M, wrapping around each other. That's pretty cool. In fact, that's a lot cooler than me running sub 15 minutes at a 5K at 47 or 48 years old. But that's what I got coming. That's what I'm gonna go for. We'll see. That's what running raw has been all about. Putting your hat over a really big fence and then trying to go get it, finding out how to make that happen. Okay, you're talking the talk, but can you walk the walk? Well, let's find out. I've been following a highway of deer and moose tracks through the woods, and they all converge on this one spot. It's a spring coming out of the ground right there, and it's like deer and moose highways everywhere coming in. Like this is the spot for them to get a drink.